Let me know when you hit live.
Oh, it's already live.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Welcome back to a brand new episode of the Fit Promerson podcast with your host, me, and my co host, Travis. Get fit. There we go. We got an intro.
We got something.
And for all you music lovers out there, that was an escort for fitness. Boom.
We're playing Jackbox from 8 p.m. until how late were we going? I don't know,
You
sometime
got
after midnight.
either a late night or an early morning. Jesus.
We played until the wee hours of the morning.
The wee hours of the morning.
Oh, maybe Fraps is what's interfering with it.
Yeah, screw you, fraps.
Well, I just closed it out. Turn off camera? Turn on camera.
Oh, oh, something might be happening.
Oh, we gotta
We'll,
just keep on going.
okay. So,
Yeah, go ahead.
my wife and I were watching the very beginning of Eurotrip earlier during dinner time.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not sure if you've seen it, but there's a very popular song sung by Matt Damon. If you know the song, do you know the song?
Oh, okay, that was turn off camera. Turn on camera.
But yeah, anyway, so the song is very okay. This is gonna sound weird because we were texting my sister-in-law, and she's like, "There's something very similar about this song," and then she texted to my wife to listen to Hannah Montana's Rockstar, and they sound very identical.
Hmm.
So if y'all want to look it up, Scotty Doesn't Know is this pretty much the same riff as Hannah Montana's Rockstar. So go check it out. You will not be disappointed. Fun fact of the day.
I just learned something that I didn't know.
Music is very repetitive.
Sorry, I just gotta turn you down a bit.
Oh, that's a first.
Yeah, right? Normally I'm turning you all the way up.
I got some good headphones now. Got some, what are these? I don't know. I
The
can't think of his
headphones.
name.
Okay, so it's not what I thought was the problem. Huh. Man, that's so weird. That is so
It is
weird.
weird. It is weird. But yeah, we did not do a podcast because my baby kept me up all night. I was a little tired.
That stuff
So
happens.
we're
I
here today.
I got a new internet package, so
Ooh, what'd you get? Are you sticking with Coach Code?
I'm stuck with Kojiko. No one else offers the same data rates in this area.
Ah,
I called a bunch of different companies trying to see if somebody could get me something better. Nope.
mhm. Wow.
Ooh, am I still? Oh, I can't switch discords. I'm just curious. Maybe I'm still somehow accidentally streaming in the Discord server from last night, but who knows?
Be interesting.
But yeah, I called three places, went through their websites as well, and none of them offer it here. And based off of experience from last year, when I went looking at a bunch of other ISPs that guys had said, hey, why don't you check it out? Not a single one of them would offer services in our area.
Wow.
So I am 100% stuck with Kojiko. They gave me a faster
That's,
download rate, but they won't give me a faster upload rate.
I
And I'm
mean,
like, this doesn't really help me any.
not really.
They're like, oh,
So
it's
for
faster. And I'm like, is it really? They're like, well, yeah, it's like 60 megabits a second faster. And I'm like, is that for upload or download? And they're like, "Oh, for download." I'm like, "Then it's not really faster. Like after a certain rate, like when we're streaming videos, uploading videos, it's all about our upload. If you're a student doing school from home, it's not just your download that you care about, it's your upload as well."
Yeah, that makes more sense, right?
Well, yeah, because you're trying to send audio and video. So it's like, yeah, most people are like, hey, I want fast download, not realizing that there's also an upstream.
Speaking of students working from home, so my mom's a teacher and she has to deal with like 20 kids all online who don't know how to use a computer.
Mm.
So that's interesting.
Well, here's the other thing because of where we are, not everybody has good internet.
Yes.
And it's not for lack of wanting good internet, it's they don't have access to it. Like, I'm lucky that me and five houses around me have okay internet.
Mm.
You can't get internet for a good portion of the houses around me. And I'm talking closer to town. Guys
Yeah.
don't have access to internet because the community center is next door. That's the only reason why I have. It is fiber, but it's not fiber.
Okay.
It's fiber, but it doesn't have fiber like what you would expect from fiber speeds.
Okay.
There's a fiber line.
Right. Makes sense. Kind of.
Yeah, they're selling it as fiber, but I'm not getting fiber.
But yeah, like not everyone also has access to a computer. Um,
That's
and
their own fault.
yeah, well, that and the fact that like there could be three other siblings who are also doing online schooling at the same time you are.
Yeah.
So you have no option but to opt out of online schooling for the next month or two because of, lockdown. So we don't know when we're going to be back to
I don't
routine.
want to sound like an elitist or anything, but like Chromebooks
Mm.
go as low as $120 to $150.
Yeah, and you can also use one or find one that's used for a lot cheaper.
Exactly. So like 3 kids, it's completely acceptable. I'm gonna say like for all 3 kids to have each their own, especially since they can. It could be written off during income tax. If you're a low income family, Ontario Works will cover that. Like
Yeah.
if you're on a disability pension, which a lot of people in our community are,
Yes.
they will cover the cost of that.
Hmm. Which is good to know for sure.
Yeah. Like there are
I'm more
ways
excited.
around it, and I'm not a person who likes to say, "Hey, use the system," but for your
Yeah, but
kids,
if you have
use the
to,
dang system.
exactly. I mean, there's no shame in it. And besides, like a lot of people in our community, like especially where my mom was working, it's only one income, and then a lot of stay-at-home moms with all these like two, three, even four kids. So if you need help, just ask for help, and it's there for you for sure.
Well, I was even looking at getting a Chromebook just because they're lighter weight,
Mm-hmm.
and specifically for writing.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Because sometimes I'm like laying in bed and I'm like, I want to do some writing right now, but I don't feel like going down to the office, turning on the man cave, and like doing massive amounts of productivity because it's like, oh, well, I just thought of a couple paragraphs to write rather than
Yeah.
like sit down and write a novel. So I've been looking at that. I found a couple Android tablets which you can use for working from home, and
Okay, that's good.
one of them it's $120 made by RCA out of all companies. I didn't know that they made tablets.
Ooh.
Yeah, an RCA tablet, and I'm like, I remember having a radio from them, like a build your own radio kit,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
where
yeah.
I built my own radio from RCA as like 5-year-old Travis, and I'm like, holy jeez, RCA still makes electronics? But it came with
Oh man.
one of those little Bluetooth keyboards as well.
Oh, nice. That's wicked.
Yeah. So I'm thinking it's either that or I just go to my old place of employment and grab one from them.
There's also this unique feature on your phone called Notes, and you can write stuff in there.
It's not the same.
Oh, I know.
I do that. I open up Google Docs on my phone and I get it. My phone's almost the size of a tablet. But
So true though. It's huge.
uh, I have issues with my hands. And sometimes I
Right.
can't type on it.
Got it. So you need that keyboard.
Yeah. Keyboard, for the most part, does adjust for a lot of that. And I guess I
Hmm.
could use Samsung Dex and the Bluetooth keyboard I have in my bedroom for my smart TV, but
Yeah. Why go through trouble, right?
I just feel like a Chromebook would be better for
Yeah.
that. And it's one more piece of electronic gear I'll have.
Yeah. Exactly. So one more step for tech support, or say tech
Because
support.
I definitely need more electronics in my life.
Oh, absolutely. You can never have enough.
Nope.
Speaking of electronics, when we were growing up, you're mentioning how you built your own computer or your own radio when you're like 5 years old, Travis.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember having a see-through colored phone that you built and you like connected to a landline?
I had one. It wasn't
Yes.
because of me, though.
Oh, okay.
I think it was one of my siblings.
Okay. But those were like the bomb back then.
All the rage.
The
Te-
bomb.com.
telephones are like really, really simple technology. And I'm saying telephones, not cell
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
phones.
No,
Telephones.
telephones.
For those who do not know the difference between a telephone and a cell phone. Hmm. It's some really good raspberry tea.
Oh, that'd be nice.
It's one of the boxes of
But yeah,
tea you guys dropped off.
there you go. But yeah, for those of you who do not know what we're talking about, this is pretty much retro, clear, transparency through telephone that you build yourself.
Oh, I don't know if it'll let me screen share, but I'll see if I can pick it up. It like suggested it too. Okay, let's see if screen share will at least work.
Oh,
Okay, so my webcam won't work.
but a screen share. Well,
Yeah.
what if you screen share Discord?
No, like Discord will not pick up my webcam right now. It's
Yes,
really, really weird. You're
I
talking
have
about
like
this one, right?
yes,
Yeah, that's
I
the one I
have.
remember. I did not know, man. If you had one of these, you must have been
Oh,
one of the rich kids on the block. Ooh, check
oh
out
man.
these.
Ooh, look at those. Those are like TV screens. They're computer screens.
Dang. I did know about this.
Yes, my brother had a game of it.
I did not have that one. I had this one.
Oh yeah, classic.
Pokemon Yellow, man.
Pokemon Yellow. Well, I was gonna say blue, but yellow's good enough.
I mastered Pokemon Yellow.
All of them, so I can say all of
Red was the other one that I played. I never played Blue.
well, blue and red are exactly the same. Different stories. There's some different Pokemon that are in it. All I had a Nintendo like that, except it was orange.
What data transfer rate do you have for your internet?
I haven't checked that. I don't know.
Because the audio is way better than last time. Still a little glitchy here and there.
Okay. Well, I'm using a completely separate headset than it was before, and it has a microphone attached to it.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Maybe
what
that's why.
we might just end up having to use Facebook video chat instead.
Okay. For some reason, Discord is weird.
You don't have the best laptop either, so it could be that. Like, I don't want to say it is, but
Could be. But yeah, so my 64 was bright orange. And actually, my mom worked at a movie rental place where you could also rent out the video game consoles. And we always rented out the N64, and it was similar to blue to that.
mhm.
And one time, my brother and I were trying to hook it up without my parents there, and we accidentally dropped the TV on it, and it broke.
Oh, I just noticed noise suppression.
On yours or mine?
Oh, just on Discord.
Oh yeah. Uh,
I don't use Discord very much. Like, there's two groups of people I use it for. I know
what if I turn it off? Does that help?
that does sound better.
Oh, well, there we go.
Oh, did you have noise suppression enabled?
I did, yeah.
Oh, maybe that's what's been ruining it this entire time.
Probably. I don't know what it does. Uh, I don't know what I was thinking.
You sound better to me. The viewers will decide later.
Imagine having a hamburger phone. Those were legit back in the day.
That's some crazy stuff. Um, my first computer was a 386 from IBM. Seeing if I can find it.
Was it a PC? Oh, oh my god.
Sharing it.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now.
Yeah, it was that guy right there.
Where you had like the monitor and then you have the computer itself right underneath. Was it attached?
Not this one, no.
Oh, okay. But then you can play like video games in there.
But yeah, it was this guy here. My dad had to get it for a networking course he was taking through college. Well, he wasn't
Oh
taking a course; he
wow.
was taking a program, and he actually had to finance the computer
I'm looking at one that is for sale on eBay and it's worth over 2 grand.
for 386.
Yeah.
IBM 386. No, that's not what I wanted. Could probably find a 486 then. Vintage computers and parts. Oh, jeez. You're screen sharing.
Like, how crazy is that?
Somebody was watching Smallville.
Oh, I was, yes. Thank you for noticing that. I love my Smallville. So I'm just gonna disconnect the stream. There we go. Man, we could do so much with streaming on this thing. Stream some hockey games. Oh, there's a hockey game on tonight.
Okay, so dang, there's some crazy stuff, man.
To be a kid in the 90s and actually had money, you were like the king of the block.
So I built a PC with a Pentium 2 in it. I just want to know how much the CPU is.
I have a bald spot in my beard. Look at that. It doesn't fully connect.
Dual socket motherboard is what it had. Dual socket Pentium 2. That's a Pentium. Maybe it was a Pentium 3 then, actually. I could have swore it was a Pentium 2, though.
What's the difference?
Everything.
It's like the iPhone 7 versus the iPhone 8.
No, 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 no.
uh,
Definitely not. So, this isn't it, but I did have a motherboard that took the slotted CPUs.
mm-hmm.
I started building computers at a pretty young age.
Yeah, I could tell.
I would have been 11 years old,
That was a young age.
10 or 11.
I remember. I remember trying to tear apart the VCR with my dad's tools. Never could put it back together, but just to figure out how things work.
Well, I was 9 when we built our first, but it wasn't like wasn't a full build.
Mm-hmm.
It was like an old broken computer that had like a one of the original Pentiums in it,
Okay.
and the hard drive was gone on it. A few other things were gone on it, so we rebuilt it. And by we, I mean mostly me. Like I went out and I got all the like parts and rebuilt it, and I played Roller Coaster Tycoon on it.
Dude, that game was the shit.
And we had another game, and you had to like take pictures of dinosaurs. Yeah, and like you collected the photos, and you were like part of an alien surveillance unit. So
What?
you're like time traveling as an alien and taking photos of dinosaurs.
So my cousin had a computer game, and Putt Putt Goes to the Zoo was my jam at the age of 6. I played that game all day long. It was like a little card, and you go through the zoo. You could change your color and everything at like a car shop. Oh man, it was so good.
Need help remembering the name. This is a Reddit for it. I really, really hope somebody can remember the name of the game.
The one where you take pictures of aliens.
Oh, here it is.
Screen share.
Man, in my mind though, it's way more vibrant.
Oh yeah, as a kid, you always.
Well, and it was like some of the first video games though, right? Like, but yeah, this was it.
Wow.
This was it, man.
The graphics on it though, bro.
I'm thinking one of these days I'm gonna emulate Windows 95
Ooh.
and install this bad boy on. Oh, it's compatible with XP. I do have
There you
it.
go.
I have a disk image for XP, so if I can find this game online, we're totally playing it on a stream.
I'm so down.
And we're gonna hunt dinosaurs.
Jurassic Park up in this bitch.
Yeah, this is totally it, man. Like, holy jeez, this is blast from the past. And like, it measured the quality of the photograph too.
Wow.
So like, you'd have to take the picture, and I think that these were the ratings.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, holy jeez, what a game! There was
I
that,
feel,
and then we had Great Math and Word Adventure.
Oh yeah, you would be into a math game, wouldn't you? But I feel like that dinosaur snapshot game was like the prototype to Pokemon Snap. It's very similar.
Well, it was the original, man. Here we
Dinosaur
go.
Snap.
This was the game.
Whoa! That bear looks familiar.
Let's see if I can find it on the tubes.
The tubes, yo, the tubes. Can you believe that YouTube is like 15 years old by now?
Oh,
Whoa!
I'm gonna try. Yeah, okay, it's muted.
I mean, this game is so old. Would there be copyright?
Huh?
Would there be copyright for this game? It's so
Oh,
old.
definitely.
You guys are driving me insane. That's the owl, now the bear, the one that's in this underwear. Have a drink, make a wish. Oops, your pants are full of fish. Don't need signs, lose the map. Look at that booby trap, and don't step on that. It's this way,
What?
it's that way. So do the mountain, do we trudge, we're going to the funhouse. We're here, what do you know? I knew where it was. Well, I didn't.
That theme song, though, that was a jam.
Yeah, man.
Hey there!
Love this
Welcome
game
to Little Harry's
growing up.
Funhouse. I'm Little Harry. And hey, if you came here to have fun with math, you can count on me.
Haha, fun.
But yeah,
Why
man.
did
And that came out in '96 too.
Oh man, I was 2.
I was 6.
yeah, true.
I think it's that one. But yeah, man, like that's a blast from the past.
We'll definitely have to get together and like make some sort of device that can play all these old games on it.
An emulator.
Yeah, that. I don't know how to do that shit.
I already have a virtual machine with Windows XP on it, so
Hell yeah.
it wouldn't take much to install those games as long as I could find them.
Yeah, that's true. I don't even know where you start to look.
Played so many hours of that game. So many.
Oh man, those computer games were definitely fun as a kid. Probably growing up as an adult, probably not as fun. But as a kid, you're just sitting there, you're just playing for hours. It's great.
I played PC games before I played console.
Oh yeah, I think almost every kid played PC before console, if they had a computer.
What was that other one? Math Circus?
Oh yeah, it's like a math game that you play in elementary school. You can still play that today.
Oh, they got it online now?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, 92. Where is it? Share. There we go. It's not the way I remember it, though.
Well, there's Math Circus 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm pretty sure. So depending on which one.
Oh, here we go. Dude.
Yes.
Yeah, this is it.
Yeah.
I'm definitely sharing this.
A coworker of mine found that, and I started playing it, and I beat it like today.
Okay, where are these guys? Sorry, I just had to share to a group chat.
Nice.
Definitely not going to end up playing it, but
Man, the steel ones are so hard once you get to it.
I don't even remember what I'm doing, to be honest.
Match the colors with the color of the seal by clicking arrows.
Well, I feel like that's what we do.
Woo! Well done. Level 2.
Holy jeez. That got complicated. You know what this reminds me of, though?
Hmm.
Reminds me of the good old Rubik's Cube,
That makes sense. I have one of those.
which oddly I am terrible at.
I found a few tutorials on YouTube. You can get pretty good at it in no time. Woo! Well done.
Never tried a Rubik's. Like, I've never actually tried to beat a Rubik's Cube, so. Yeah, that was definitely played a lot of that as a kid, too. We had 1 and 2 in our school.
Yeah, same. And like every other website was blocked. I think the internet itself was blocked, except for those games.
I'm going to try unplugging and then plugging back in the webcam. So I'm going to stop streaming the page and you can find
Maybe.
something.
Alright. Let's find something here that can bring a blast to my past.
Didn't mess up my mic, eh? Nope. Okay, let me turn my camera on. There we go. So I think my security blocked my camera.
Weird. This game.
I played something similar.
Oh. What were those?
I found it right
videos?
here.
Let's do it. You can actually have like a competition with all these old games.
Oh, this is definitely a different one, but
Nice.
here we go.
Like old arcade games.
There we go. Sorry, I couldn't remember how to play it. Haha! I will destroy you, aliens! No!
You're doing good. Keep it up.
I thought I closed it. Oh, there we go. But yeah, that's what that reminded me of.
There used to be so many like online gaming to play these games.
Well, these are all emulated.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to figure it out.
Is it here? Is this actually real?
What is it?
Oh, it is real.
What is it?
Oh. No, I don't need to. Skip.
Break Breaker? Oh my god.
Aw, dude, I figured out how to get this game for free when I was a kid.
Yeah, for sure.
And dude, I played the crap out of it. Like, oh, that music too would just draw me in.
Lasers!
And then I was able to get it on my iPod. Like a version of it. Dude,
Oh, yeah.
I never stopped. I made a version of this game actually for one of my computer science projects.
Really?
I added more physics to it though, and there was only one power up.
Dude, that's awesome.
And the power up though, it changed the pad into like it basically had an accelerator on it. So depending on where you hit it on the pad, would it would give it a extra like speed boost.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, it was super useful in the later missions because I did procedurally generated maps for it.
Mhm.
So like some of them that would just end up getting produced were insane. Yeah, this is a blast from the past. No
way. If this works.
Oh, what'd you find?
Oh, come on.
What are you trying to get to work?
You'll see. Hopefully.
Well, I'll distract everybody with Brick Breaker then while that loads.
Pew, pew, pew.
Oh, that just adds to the vibe. Ah! Once you screen share, you're gonna have to let me know because I have to turn it on so that it'll actually record it. Yeah, so my EVE Online Corp is at war right now, which is driving me nuts.
Oh, really?
Well, because the alliance that declared war on my corporation just like blanket declares war on everybody that's not them. And like, I can't process resources right now because both my citadels have low shields and low armor, so they can't actually. Oh, is it working?
Yeah, it's working. What? No.
You gonna screen share it?
I'm trying to. If I did that. If I did this. Weird. Why is it not popping up? Oh. Wrong buttons. I'm doing. It's fine. Here we go.
There you go. I'll accept it in a second. I'm just about to beat. Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay, let's go watch stream. Once upon a time, a great game named Mega Man 3.
Oh, buddy.
Don't laugh, but my favorite, like one of my favorite cartoons growing up was Mega Man NT Warriors.
No way, that's a bomb ass show.
I don't know why they
Game.
canceled it.
Wow. I don't know how to turn music off. I'm sorry.
No,
That's so,
it's fine.
I don't know how to turn it down.
Oh, you minimized the application, so it paused. There you go.
Ooh. Yes. Ready.
Oh, that frame rate.
What up? Yeah.
Shoot his head.
No. Pew, pew. Oh yeah, Mega Man. That was it. That's all I wanted to show.
Oh yeah, Mega Man. Oh, do we have a brief history? A brief history of Brick Breaker.
Oh no way.
I'm gonna just touch on it. Just a little touch. Just a little.
1976. Boom. Done. Move on.
Yeah. I didn't know I was still screen sharing. So good thing I didn't go into my browser history.
Oh man.
1976, the breakout of Breakout. One of the oldest video game developers is Atari. The name of its company was such a household name that here in Turkey, we would call arcades Atari halls. So, started off in 1976.
Oh, then we go on to 1978.
Yep. That looks interesting. GB.
Oh.
And that was by Namco. And then you got the Arkanoid series. Yeah, I remember playing that. Then you got Off the Wall. Now, they were before my time. Just bear with me. Before my time, but I still had played it.
Of course.
That's interesting. Then we got Mega Ball. Did I play
Ooh.
Mega Ball?
Looks similar, but not quite the same.
Ooh, Kirby's Block Ball. Yes, I did play this series. Yeah, definitely played this. I definitely remember that. It was way too high tech.
Looking badass.
I'm pretty sure it had like a story behind it too. Nope, never played that. Did I play it? Looks familiar. I did play this one. Not that one. That's just weird. A visual history, we'll call it. I played this bad boy though.
Ooh.
Stop the screen share. So, any news on your quest for Smallville?
Ah. Yes. Season 2, episode 14. Lex, Lana, Clark, Chloe, Pete, Mr. and Mrs. Kemp, they're all there. And they're all in drama while he's learning out.
You froze for
That's
a second.
All his powers are coming at him all at once.
Hmm.
Well, over the next 10 seasons. Like, you know,
So you mean it's a story about a boy reaching puberty?
pretty much. And it's funny because in one episode, he has, but he does it by getting a boner.
Very interesting. Very deep.
Yeah, yeah. So he's in like health class, and it's like the super hot substitute teacher, and he gets all like hot and sweaty, and then he like shoots lasers from his eyes.
Makes sense.
He does it again with the girl that he has a crush on. So you know, the power of boners makes eyes burn, right?
Definitely. I made to season 5 before I quit watching, so
Yeah, sometimes you guys just like get through it, but other times it's good.
oh, I'm never watching it again.
That's okay. Eventually, I'll get to the Mandalorian, and then we can have something to talk about.
Smallville is too mainstream for me.
Too mainstream, eh? It's 15 years old. Calm down.
Too
Oh, it's like
mainstream.
20 years old. First episode appeared in 2001. Holy.
I started watching it whenever it came out because I was like super into Superman.
Yeah, I have an entire encyclopedia of
I was a Superman super fan.
that. Encyclopedia.
I'm not as much into him anymore.
That's okay.
Iron Man's way cooler.
Obviously. Oh, oh.
Are you sitting on the
Oh.
ball?
I am sitting on.
Ooh, did this just turn my volume down? Did that turn it up?
No and no.
Down. Up?
Oh, maybe a little bit.
It definitely did. I
All
was
right.
looking at the numbers.
Today's Friday, isn't it? Or is it Saturday?
We skipped Friday.
We did skip Friday, so today's Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Any plans for the rest of the weekend?
Well, today was my lazy day because I was basically up until today, so didn't accomplish everything I wanted, but I accomplished something, and I definitely need to get a hold of the snowplow, dude.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. We got like, what, 10 feet of snow?
10 feet?
Sorry, 10 millimeters?
10 to
Was like-
20 centimeters.
Centimeters? Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, 10 feet? No wonder I haven't been able to see outside. I thought it just got dark.
I'll be able to jump out of my second story window if it was 10 feet up.
Yeah.
I mean, I could probably do that now, but I'd be a slight injury.
I'm pretty sure your wife would be pissed off at you.
Yeah, probably. It's like, you need to be alive for the baby. Like, yeah, well, there's foster care for that.
You know this is going on the internet, right?
It is. I love my baby. I love your wife. Bye. I'll see myself out.
She's gonna watch this archive like when she's 17 years old and be like, yeah, would have been better off. Dang rebellious future teen.
Oh, man.
Kids
the
really...
day off with a joke.
You're the dad. Trying to find one?
Yeah, I got one, though. This is very relatable to me, by the way. My wife is really mad at the fact that I have no sense of direction, so I packed up my stuff and left. Or sorry.
You literally just cut out, but I think I heard the full joke. The punchline was you packed all your stuff and left, as in you turned left.
But it was actually supposed to be so I packed all my stuff up and right. But I messed up. So it's fine. Another one. Redemption time. What do you call somebody with no body and no nose?
And nobody.
Nobody knows.
Gotta
This
love.
is gonna be me in like 3 years. My kid asking me, "Dad, can you put my shoes on?" Like, no, I don't think they'll fit me.
That's a classic dad joke.
Classic. All right, and with that, everybody, have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow.
On the flip side.